Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at another Knights of the Dinner Table hack card game Tomb of Vectra deck. Man, that's a lot to say. This is Knuckles the Thief deck. There are 55 cards and a rulebook. You need separate decks to play, and somebody has to play the Game Master deck, which is what we're going to look at last. Or next, I should say. This is the fourth deck we've looked at out of the 5. You need at least 2 people to play, 1d4 plus 1 as it says. So somebody has to play Game Master and somebody has to play one of the other characters. And you can have up to 4 people playing characters and 1 person playing the Game Master. So, we've looked at the other decks. Let's see what's inside of this one. This was put out in 2001 by Eden Studios. If you want to watch the other videos, the links to those videos should be in the description of the video, so hopefully that's there, if I remember. Yeah, these are pretty good cards overall so far. I haven't been too disappointed with them. The major complaint is that you had to buy the decks separately. They didn't all come together in a box or anything, but these were made in 2001, so it was a little bit before the deck builder games and the card game craze really caught on. These were more around the time the collectible card game craze was in full swing. So they were packaged more along those lines. Now the rule book is just a sheet of paper folded up. It's not a really complicated game. It's pretty straightforward. So you got your card explanations here. I think this is actually the back, whatever. Little logo for Kenzer Corporation and Eden Studios. Now, Eden is best known for a lot of its more interesting games like Witchcraft and All Flesh Must Be Eaten roleplay games. They weren't real big into the card market, and you may know them more for Conspiracy X, which was a great game. I really like that one. So, I think they were kind of trying to break in a little bit to diversify into the card market. And this would have worked if they had it all bundled in one box, like Sentinels of the Multiverse Enhanced Edition, or Revolver or something like that, as opposed to selling them as individual decks. But yeah, you can see the rule sheet is just a piece of paper. It's a good quality paper overall. It's folded paper, so you're going to get these creases where it wears away, and it's a weird length. So it's probably going to get damaged in some respect, and if it's left folded too long, it will definitely mess up all those corners. So that is a bit of an issue, and that's the main thing I don't like about this game. I could even get by the fact that there were, single decks that you had to buy. That's a little frustrating, but in a different way, and it just would have been a little annoying to try and track them down. So anyway, these were 2001, like I said, Eden Studios. Here's Knuckles, the Thief. He's got a 10, 11, 8, and a 9. So hopefully that's showing up okay. Then we have Helm of Lordship. Then we've got the Dwarven Warhorse. The Bolt of Thermal Fury. Legendary Hand of Vectra. Rapid Fire Crossbow, +8 Bolt of Devastation, Arrow of Slaying, and here's your character card. There's all Ravager, Teflon Billy, Knuckles, and Thorina. We have a Scroll of Wisdom, Bracers of Dimensional Shift, Carnivorous Sheep, Swack Iron Dragon, 3 Gnome Guards, Granurian Monks, Spring Gutter Worm, Surprised Rock Troll, Ragnar the Ogre, Vent Squalor, Lord Gilead, Chimney Sweep, Sergeant Behringer, Blind Orc, Rudy the Centaur, Spring-loaded festering rat. Oh, that's disturbing. Poison needle trap. A simple normal chest. Spiked pit number 2. False giant lead door. Player advantage code system rule 12. King's code rule 11. Player's tactical index rule 9. A creature of my own design rule 8. Fumble charts for mundane tasks rule 9. Hackmaster Book of Artifacts rule 12. Random dungeon design tables rule 10. Gary Khan event. Misplaced item event. I just lost 7 teeth event. Luvia Intervenes. I pronounced that wrong. Event. Suggestive Cell event. Pink Leg Warmers of Speed event. I'm leaving my calling card event. Full body cavity search event. That's a bad event. And now here we've got the map cards. We've got breeding pens. We've got some cells. We've got an entrance. An exit. This time with a boat. A duplicate of the boat exit. A corridor. A different corridor. A third type of corridor. A fourth type of corridor. A teleport chamber. And lastly, the inner chamber of Vectra. Now, as you can see, they have a picture of Bob in the corner of each of the cards for this deck because he plays Knuckles the Thief. So, each deck is its own thing. There's no boosters or anything like that. They're all cards unique to that deck, or, you know, if they're duplicates, they're usually the map cards. But they're all marked with the image of the player. So that is all there is to this one. We will be looking at the Game Master deck next time. Next time we look at a hack deck, because it'll be the last one. But that'll do it for this episode. That is the Knights of the Dinner Table hack card game Tomb of Vectra Knuckles the Thief deck from 2001 by Eden Studios. And yeah, it looks cool. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but the card quality is good. It's held up really well. Eden Studios, I don't think I've ever seen them produce something that wasn't at least good quality. So it's worth checking into if you're a fan of Knights of the Dinner Table, even if you're coming in late. It's a humorous thing, so if you're a big role player, you'll probably get a kick out of it. Because it's more of a casual card game, not a collectible card game. But that'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. And we hope to see you on the next episode of What's Inside.